Sally, I need your help more than anyone's.
You certainly do, Jack. I had the most terrible vision.
That's splendid.
No, it was about your Christmas. There was smoke and fire.
That's not my Christmas. My Christmas is filled with laughter and joy and this. My Sandy Claus outfit. I want you to make it.
Jack, please listen to me. It's going to be a disaster.
How could it be? Just follow the pattern. This part's red. The trim is white.
It's a mistake, Jack.
Now don't be modest. Who else is clever enough to make my Sandy Claus outfit?
Next!
I have every confidence in you.
But it seems wrong to me. Very wrong.
Take off the slick with me. Instead of using a makeup wipe, I'm gonna spray myself with the water because this is water-based makeup. And just keep spraying. Yeah, just wipe it off. I actually think I need a shower, so I'll see you guys after.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro, Afro.
I was having a sleepover at Lucy's house, and I woke up in the middle of the night to someone or something tickling my feet. I scream, and then I hear shuffling. Lucy wakes up, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I tell her that something was tickling my feet, but she doesn't believe me. I'm like, "Well, why is the door open? We shut it before we went to sleep." And she goes, "Relax. Sometimes it happens because there's a draft in the house." And I tell her that I think it was her uncle who was tickling my feet, and she goes, "Oh, come on, you're hallucinating." And honestly, at the time, I had a bad feeling about Lucy's reaction. It felt like she was gaslighting me, and I had no idea why. A few weekends later, Lucy and I are chilling at the mall on a Saturday afternoon. My parents let us go to the mall together alone, but their one rule is that we have to stay together the whole time. They call it the buddy system. So that day, Lucy's acting weird. She keeps looking around nervously and checking her phone. She says she has to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll go with you," because we always go together even if the other person didn't have to pee. And Lucy's like, "No, I'll go alone. I'll be quick." And I'm like, "No, I'll just go with you." And she snaps really aggressively, and she's like, "Just stay here." And then she spins around and sprints away from me.
So when I was about 5 or 6, I had a best friend named Maggie who lived next door. We would always go outside and play together. One day around dinner time, we saw a little girl around our age staring at us on the side of another nearby house. She was extremely pale and wearing a white dress. We would see her for days on end in the exact same dress. And as soon as we would yell for her to come play with us, she would run around to the front of her house. One day, we finally decided to chase after her. As soon as we rounded the corner to her front yard, she was gone. Like, she had literally disappeared. When we were walking back, we noticed a pile of dirt next to our house. In the dirt was written K-A-R-A with a stick next to it. We just assumed she was shy and wrote her name out for us, Kara. The next day, we saw her again and started yelling, "Kara, Kara, wait!" We ran after her again, rounded the corner, and saw this old couple doing yard work in our front yard. We assumed that they were Kara's parents. So we asked them, "Hey, where's your daughter Kara?" And they were like, that's not funny." And we were like, "No, seriously, we've been seeing her every night. We just wanted to know if she wanted to come play with us." The old man looked at us and said, "Our daughter Kara got hit by a truck and died 30 years ago in front of this house."
Story time. So just when I thought dating couldn't get any worse, surprise, it did. I went on this date. It was like a FaceTime date the other night with this guy, and it was going okay at first. It was a little bit awkward, but it was fine. Pretty soon into the date, he asked me what my type was. And I said, "Well, I don't really have a type. Like, all my exes are pretty different," which is true. And then I asked him what his type was. He looked me straight in the eyes and said to me, "Well, normally I go for really strong, motivated, and independent women, but they're all pretty heartless. So I'm trying something different." Excuse me, bitch?
Just suck my dick, cut my swag on 100. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. 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 Bitch, I'm rich, I give a fuck. Real nigga, go grill, 10,000. no deal, no single, just me. 30,000 for a feature. Hood niggas, 10,000. Base God, the bitch called me daddy. Where you from? I got love for Cincinnati, Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio.
After I vaped just one time, I was so addicted that I actually started shoving my jewel up my ass just to get high. When my family found out, my dog killed himself. I actually became homeless and had to sell my body on the streets for more vape juice. I was so addicted, my lungs actually exploded inside of me, and I died. When the doctors brought me back to life, my first words were, "Where's my jewel?"
Don't you understand? You're the other woman.
No! You're married to me! She's the other woman!
She's got a point.
And I thought this was all going so well!
Look, I'm sorry, but this just can't work.
Why not? It's my eye, isn't it?
No, your eye is lovely. This, under different circumstances, well, who knows? But we're just too different. I mean, you're dead.
You should have thought about that before you asked me to marry you.
Do you style your hair the same way every day? Well, there's an urban legend about a woman who always wore her hair in a bun, but for her, this habit would lead to something terrifying. This woman loved wearing her hair in a bun, but she might have taken it a bit too far. She didn't want to style her hair differently or even take out her bun to clean her hair. Whenever she took a shower, she would just wear a shower cap to make sure the water didn't mess up her bun. At night, she would sleep with a towel around her hair so the bun didn't move. After a while, she had to put hairspray in it to mask the smell. Then her scalp started feeling itchy, so she would put more hairspray in it. Even when the itching got intense, she just applied more hairspray. But her husband finally found out about how bad the situation had gotten when he woke up one day and his wife was still asleep. He tried to wake her up, but she wouldn't move. She had died in the middle of the night. The husband called the police, fearing that something unusual might have happened. But when her body was examined, they finally took out her bun. Inside her hair, they found something terrifying. They found a huge spider had gotten into her hair, made a nest, and laid eggs. When the baby spiders hatched, they bit through her skull and ate her brain.
I'm a West Side baby. All my ladies, I'm trying to... Oh!
One time at my grandma's house, I didn't want to walk all the way upstairs to go to the bathroom, so I thought, why don't I just poop in the river? It's fine. So I moved my swimsuit over and I pooped in the river. My aunt comes over, looks at me and goes, "Grace, did you just poop in the river?" And I go, "No, what are you talking about?" Meanwhile, I'm like, I totally just pooped in the river. How does she know? And she goes, "It's right behind you." I didn't know shit floated.
Okay, story time. So I work at a jewelry store, and today a man came in looking for a gift for his wife for their 10th year anniversary. He ended up picking out a piece that said, "My beautiful wife." And I said, "Anything else for you today?" And he said, "No, that's it for her, but I do want to make another purchase using a separate credit card. And could you possibly create a different account for me?" And I said, "Sure, what are you looking for?" And he said, "Do you have anything that says girlfriend?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Perfect, I'll take it. And do you have anything that says happy 1-year anniversary to go with it?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Perfect, I'll take it." So I boxed everything up all nice and I put them in their respected bags. He had me mark a K for Kristen on the bottom of his wife's bag and an L for Laura on the bottom of his girlfriend's bag. I put pretty bows on them. I handed it to him. I said, "They're gonna love it. Have a nice day." And he said, "Thank you." And shit, I just remembered that his wife's name is Laura and his girlfriend's name is Kristen. I must have mixed up the bags. Oops.
One day, my cousin made a Tinder, and we were having a family barbecue, so he came over. He was like, "Oh my God, Sam, like this really hot girl just like matched with me." And then he shows me. And then I see the profile, and it's literally pictures of Madison beer. But the name on the profile was like Kalani. I was like, "Bro, I don't know who you think you're fucking texting, but it's not Madison beer. You're texting someone's fucking auntie right now. Whole ass auntie." He's like, "Guess we're about to find out." I was like, "No, what the no?" He's like, "Yeah, I just gave her the Addy. She's about to pull up. Like, we're gonna meet. Like, it's all cool, Sam. Like, trust me." Trust me. Trust me, he said. Okay. I trusted him. So I see a car pull up, And he's like, oh my God, I think it's her. I was like, oh shit, what if I do meet Madison Beer? The door freaking opens. And this old lady pops up. I look at my cousin and I'm like, go hug her. Go. You were so excited. It's Kalani. The one and only. Come on. One day, my cousin made a Tinder and we were having a family barbecue. So he came over. He was like, oh my God, Sam, like this really hot girl just like matched with me. And then he shows me. And then I see the profile and it's literally pictures of Madison Beer. But the name on the profile was like Kalani. I was like, bro, I don't know who you think you're fucking texting, but it's not Madison Beer. You're texting someone's fucking auntie right now. Whole ass auntie. He's like, guess we're about to find out. I was like, no, no? He's like, yeah, I just gave her the Addy. She's about to pull up. Like, we're gonna meet. Like, it's all cool, Sam. Like, trust me. Trust me, he said. Okay. I trusted him. So I see a car pull up and he's like, oh my God, I think it's her. I was like, oh shit, what if I do meet Madison Beer? The door freaking opens. And this old lady pops up. I look at my cousin and I'm like, go hug her. Go. You were so excited. It's Kalani. The one and only. Come on.
What is my perfect crime? I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault? No, I go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As I'm taking it down, a woman catches me. She tells me to stop. It's her father's business. She's Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning, the cops come and I escape in one of their uniforms. I tell her to meet me in Mexico, but I go to Canada. I don't trust her. Besides, I like the cold. 30 years later, I get a postcard. I have a son, and he's the chief of police. This is where the story gets interesting. I tell Tiffany to meet me in Paris by the Trocadero. She's been waiting for me all these years. She's never taken another lover. I don't care. I don't show up. I go to Berlin. That's where I stashed the chandelier.
Party story time. Okay, so I went to a party and I showed up there super early because I'm literally that person. Anyways, I was talking to the guy throwing the party and I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I don't really want to drink. Yes, I'm literally the lamest person alive. Anyways, he's like, okay, do you want a bottle of vodka? Boy, I just told you I didn't want to drink. And he's like, no, like an empty one you can fill up with water and pretend you're drinking. And I'm like, you're a genius. So I do just that, and I walk around the party drinking out of this bottle of vodka that actually has water in it. People literally thought it was legendary. They thought I was getting so drunk. So basically at this point I was lying to everybody at the party. So anyways, I get thirsty, so I step outside and start chugging this bottle of vodka that's actually water. And I look to my left, and there's this girl literally staring at me. Comment for part 2.
And we're back with another Get Ready With Me. The first thing we're doing is gluing our brows like so. Once they're all glued down, it's setting time. The first thing we're going to do after setting our brows is start drawing the outline. So put your pencil like this. Make sure it's in line with your pupil and just draw a line. Once you get that first line, time to do the second line. Don't forget to mark. And the same thing for over here. Now just connect dots. Now that we've connected the dots to this triangle, time to do this triangle. Now that triangles are all drawn out, we're going to add some latex. Up in here, up in here. Make sure to let the latex dry before doing anything to it. Once the latex is halfway dry, apply the wax. Once you've applied the wax, smudge it down. Then just repeat the process for the other sides. Once you're done with one, cover it in latex. Blend, blend, blend. And this is the completed look. Thanks for watching. Till next time.